Are there foods that you consider to be cancer feeding?
Yeah. Well, sugar.
Sugar, okay. So,
Yeah, sugar's a biggie.
but are there certain foods that we all assume are healthy? Like, what are the foods
Mm.
that your kid, I, anybody that's not spending a lot of time doing the research, think they are consuming that are beneficial to them, that are in fact cancer
Well,
feeding?
okay, so one of them that was years ago was the processed meats.
Yeah.
And hot dogs specifically. I don't know if you remember this study, but it showed like kids that ate processed meats, a couple of times. I don't know the exact, so I don't want to misquote the study. But the general theme was when you had processed meats consistently throughout a week, you had a higher case of leukemia. That's the correlation they were looking for. So processed meats have chemicals in them. So that would definitely be one. The sugar cereals are packed with chemicals. The toxic oils and like donuts, like horrific for children. Juice boxes, the Go-Gurts. Oh my gosh, my kids would like.
What's that?
It's like yogurt that has been packed with sugar and artificial colorings that make it blue and then put into a tube. I hope they've changed this. Put into a plastic tube, and kids would just like slurp it out of this plastic tube. And every single ingredient in there was toxic, and it was in a toxic container.
Mm.
And to continue this thought, I know you've had guests on here about obesogens.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go back to the Go-Gurt. All those things I just mentioned are obesogens. And what are obesogens doing to children? They're doing this to pregnant women. They're turning their stem cells into fat cells. They're reprogramming their stem cells, specifically the stem cells that make bone cells. And they're telling those stem cells to make fat cells. And one of the things we're seeing right now is the height of children is less than it's ever been. And the weight of children is greater than it's ever been. When we have a world of obesity,